John Kerry is pushing China to do more on climate. Beijing is pushing back. All eyes will be on the two countries during the United Nations Climate Summit in Glasgow this November, also known as 26 Colombian pesos. Just about every COP in recent history has essentially come down to the US and China rivalry, and Glasgow looks to be no different. Two big things have happened since the Paris Climate Accord in 2015 that could make US and Chinese cooperation on climate more difficult. Broader US and China relations haven't improved much since the end of the Trump administration, and China has complained that the goalposts have moved from keeping global warming below 2 degrees Celsius to unequivocally at or below 1.5 degrees. Climate change is one of the only areas where there's real dialogue and working together, said former White House and State Department official David Sandalo, who now is a fellow at Columbia University. As President Joe Biden's top international climate official, Kerry's mission is to convince China to abandon coal as a power source and speed up its timelines to both peak its emissions and go carbon neutral. Kerry told reporters on Thursday morning that if China brings another 200 gigawatts of coal power online, as it has planned to do, it would undo the ability of the rest of the world to achieve a limit of 1.5 degrees. We have an opportunity to have positive impact in Glasgow, but it really depends on choices at this point that China makes because we've made our choice, Kerry said. President Biden has put America on a course to have a 50 to 52% reduction of carbon emissions relative to 2005 levels by 2030. Kerry needs the domestic action to have any chance to organize the diplomatic posture, said Center for American Progress founder and Obama climate advisor John Podesta.
Does the US have leverage with China? China will be eager to show it isn't bending to the US, meaning Kerry will need to ensure he doesn't push so hard that it backfires. He could give Beijing more political ammunition to not cooperate, or to make demands, such as dropping sanctions for rights abuses. At the same time, China is also making strides in renewable energy, producing much of the world's solar panels. Still, warm relations between Kerry and Xi won't erase 4 years of lost climate diplomacy and worsening tensions under the Trump administration. Kerry also met via video link with China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi, who told Kerry that the US should stop seeing China as a threat and opponent, according to a Chinese Foreign Ministry statement Wednesday. On climate and other issues, China is adamant that it doesn't want to be seen as caving to pressure from other countries. To prompt action from China, the US will need to galvanize its own allies to push Beijing harder. But to get its allies on a united front, the US needs to work on its own climate credibility. I don't think it's the US alone because we don't have enough carrots or sticks to get them to change, said Podesta, who oversaw the Obama administration's climate agenda. But the US can organize diplomatically as well as have credibility to make something happen here. To do that, the Biden administration needs to get moving and bring some climate wins to Glasgow. All this posturing, this moral self-righteousness is counterproductive, he said, and it's also based on a false premise that America is following a better path than it currently is.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.